Hey friends, welcome to day 47 of QuaranTunes. Wanted to have a special guest Sunday for you, but Melanie wasn't really feeling it, but that's okay. Instead, we're going to have a special message Sunday today, uh, which I didn't really plan on doing, but I feel like we need to because we discussed all of the, you know, we did all the weird politics of the pandemic. If you're a follower of the show, you remember back in the day, man, fucking 30 fucking shows ago or so, we did if someone was upset that I was, telling people not to protest to reopen the economy and all that shit. And I stand by that. I still stand by that. I think that is a stupid thing to do, honestly. But, something else has happened, clearly over the last week and the weekend, and I feel like we need to address it because, I told people not to protest that stuff, but here I am saying, maybe you should protest this because this is a little bit more important than wanting to go eat out at a restaurant or go fucking get a haircut, which clearly I haven't had in all this time. I did trim my beard though, so anybody notice that? Hey, it's nice and short now. But, yeah, I know we mentioned it in another video, but obviously Black Lives Matter. And obviously, fuck Trump and anyone who stands with him. And this whole situation is fucking bullshit. And it's absolutely ridiculous that we're still dealing with all of this fucking racism and the institutionalized. I mean, it's all just fucking, it just fucking sucks. And it's just absurd that we're still living with this shit and we haven't gotten past this after all the civil rights movement of the 60s took us, and we're still dealing with the same bullshit today. And it's just, it's so depressing. It's such a fucking bummer. I just hate it that we're still living with this, and there's just, yeah, fuck racists, man. Just fuck that shit. We're all fucking people, It's just ridiculous that we're still dealing with this crap and this police brutality bullshit. I mean, good fucking God. What the fuck? What the fuck, man? I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. I don't even really know what to say. I don't know if I'm that qualified to say any of this stuff, right? As a white man, I mean, it's a delicate situation. But I certainly believe passionately that everybody should have, an equal shot, a fair shot. And obviously, a big part of this country is pretty much founded on bullshit, racism, and we've been dealing with it for centuries. And it's about fucking time we do away with that shit. So, I know I said don't go out and protest that other shit, but you know what? Go out and protest this shit if you want to, by all means, but stay safe. I mean, we're still dealing with fucking disease here. It's still a fucking pandemic, and I hate to see anyone get hurt. The violence that's going on out there. I don't think the looters seem to be, not even really related to this stuff. They're just fucking opportunists going out there trying to make people look bad, and that is just kills me. It's fucking heartbreaking, and I hate it because what they're trying to do is a good message. This is Black Lives Matter. This is a good fucking message, So I'm standing with those people. I stand with that. I used to live in the Twin Cities, so I know all that stuff where George Floyd went down, and kills me. Fucking kills me to think about that shit. And so yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what to say, honestly. I'm just depressed, and it's been a rough few days. All the news and, our president's a fucking asshole. As you all know, that I've made well aware of my opinion on the matter. So, it just sucks. It just sucks. So I wanted to do something today to kind of do that. Because as this is happening, I keep thinking in my head, like, should I be doing this kind of stuff? Should I be acting like nothing's wrong and everything's fine? When it's not. It's not fine. Nothing's fine here. The whole world is on fucking fire right now. And I'm trying, I'm trying to, I don't know what I'm trying to do, So I had a thought, should I continue QuaranTunes or should I just drop it completely? And I still haven't decided what I'm going to do with that yet. I might make it, I'm about to make it to 50, which is a lot more than I ever thought I would make it to. Um, and I might be done after that. I don't know. Or I also thought, hell, let's go to 100. But obviously, a lot of things are opening up, and phase twos, and people are leaving the quarantine and going back to work and all this stuff. And am I really necessary? But I don't know. I haven't decided that yet. You'll see. You'll find out in a future video if I'm like, this is it. But not today. Today we're not doing it. We're gonna do a special thing. We're gonna do Marvin Gaye's "What's Going On," and this is a great song, and I think it speaks to what's going on in the world. Right? What's going on? I think it really speaks for the times, and it's this song was written like 50 years ago. And released in 1971, and the message of the song is depressingly relevant to this day, right? I mean, I know the original meaning of the song is like, anti-war, anti-Vietnam, and those protesters there. I guess actually this was like written by the lead, one of the lead singers of the Four Tops, of Sugar Pie Honey Bunch, I Can't Help Myself kind of fame, And he wrote it, and I think he gave it to Marvin, because Marvin was dealing with some bullshit back in the day. His big partner, Tammy Terrell, of, Ain't No Mountain High Enough kind of fame. She had died from a brain tumor or something. Marvin was in a bad place. He was depressed. He was like on drugs. He apparently tried to commit suicide. He was stopped. His marriage is like failing. So, dude was in a bad way, and he wanted to do something more with his music, and he felt he was being held back by Motown. And so, the Four Tops guy gave him the song, and he's like, Marvin, you got to do this song, And Marvin was like, you know what? I fucking will do that song. And he took it, and I think he rewrote it a little bit, and obviously he recorded it, and he put it out, and it's been amazing. It's an amazing record. The entire album, What's Going On, is a fucking great record. So many great I can't talk. So many great tracks on that. Inner City Blues, Make Me Want to Holler, Mercy Mercy Me, The Ecology, Save the Children. These songs are these are some great fucking songs, and that whole album is fantastic. And obviously the title track is iconic, really. What else do you say? Everybody knows this song, right? So I'm going to try to do it today. Hopefully I can do it justice, because I think we need this in the world, and right now, because a lot of us are asking what is going on, because it's a fucking nightmare out there, man. If you're a Good Place fan, we are in the bad place. If you're a Community fan, we are in the darkest timeline. I mean, who fucking thought we would be at this fucking point? Well, we thought we'd have fucking flying cars in the future, and we're still dealing with fucking, racism and ridiculous, incompetent world leaders and climate change. And all the other bullshit we're dealing with in this day and age. So, man, it sucks. This is depressing. I'm sorry if I'm depressing you all. I'm trying to keep a positive outlook. I'm trying to, I'm trying for you all. And I'm going to try to keep doing QuaranTunes as long as possible. I'll tell you what, this ukulele has been a godsend for me. Certainly when I started playing 5 months ago, I had no idea any of this shit would happen. But man, I tell you what, being able to practice on this and play this while all of this big shit is happening with the world, I mean, it's been such a great release, a great way to focus my time and energy on that isn't, just looking on the internet at the news and just hating everything. So this has been a godsend for me. And I hope that, if you're watching this stuff, it's good for you as well. Definitely recommend getting into music, guys. It's a great way to spend time if you have the time. Obviously, I'm very privileged to get to be able to do this, and I don't have to think about a lot of that other stuff if I don't want to necessarily, but it's still there. It's all still happening. So yeah, I don't know. We're gonna give this a shot. Practice it a few times. Not really super excited about like the main kind of chord on this song, but I can do it. Bear with me. Just bear with me. You know me. QuaranTunes, you know me. So I'll take a drink and we'll get this bad boy rolling, huh? Okay. Here we go. Mother, there's too many of you crying. Brother, there's far too many of you dying. We've got to find a way to bring some loving here today. Yeah, Father, we don't need to escalate. You see, war is not the answer, for only love can conquer hate. We've got to find a way to bring some loving here today. Picket lines and picket signs don't punish me with brutality. Talk to me so you can see what's going on. What's going on? Yeah, what's going on? What's going on? Oh, mother, everybody thinks we're wrong. Oh, but who are they to judge us? Simply 'cause our hair is long. We've got to find a way to bring some loving here today. Yeah. Oh, picket lines and picket signs don't punish me with brutality. Come on and talk to me so you can see what's going on. Yeah, what's going on? Yeah, what's going on? Oh, what's going on? Marvin Gaye, what's going on? 1971, and still depressingly relevant 50 years later. Yeah, man. I don't know if you could tell, but I fucked that end up right quick. I mean, just at the very fucking end, it went perfect, and then I fucked it up with that weird chord. What did I do? I went, what was that? That's not even, what was that? I don't know what I was doing. I was going to go back and do some more stuff, but then I was just like, oh well. It doesn't matter. It was the end of the song. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, sorry to be a downer, but you know what? I'm not really, because this is the world we're living in, and these are important topics, important things we do, and QuaranTunes has never shied away from important topics. And I guess I'll see you tomorrow, June 1st. Maybe hopefully this week is better news, right? Hopefully we got better stuff happening this week and things go better. But you know, I don't know. We'll see, guys. But it's almost my daughter's birthday, June 2nd, so I'll definitely do something special for her because I love that little bugger so much. And you know, it just kind of, all this stuff just kind of makes you think, you know, hug your kids tighter and your family and all that. So I will see you guys tomorrow with something new, something lighter, I think, something a little more, you know, not as, I don't know, topical, worldly, I guess. We'll see. But until then, stay gold, keep the fire. Be safe out there, guys. Be safe. Just be safe. That's all I want, you know. Be kind, be safe. And I will see you then. Take care.